All right, welcome back to another edition of the Max Tribune Salone Sports Show. First of all, waiting for do share the live, far and wide, share to your friends. As today we dey talk sport exclusively, and we bring to you news them we make we trend inside the country about sport, and we go look at the women's elite Premier League. We conclude over the weekend, and we see Mogbwema Queens win the title. We get the coach now, the special coach Pele. They will tweet at the studio. He will talk to you about their success story and how they come about for dominate even the Fritonians team them for win the championship. We also go talk about the cricket, the women's cricket team, Sierra Leone, as then just don't lift the bronze trophy. Well, then come third inside the championship in Nigeria, where the host then take third position and receive the bronze title. And that's good for them as they get a slow start where they lost to Rwanda and Nigeria. That not the cause will be make them able for finishing inside the first two, but then finishing inside the first three. We also we'll look at that because it's necessary for law no say this team traveled by road from Sierra Leone to Nigeria. Something I understand, something like that. And their performance wasn't bad at all, but he also tell on them. We go also look at the other issues there where they make football news and sport now the country. We all know say the Division Two playoff don't start. The Division Two playoff for the FA Cup don't start. We go get from Sierra FC as then they part of them. And we go talk about the Premier League as Arsenal still atop the table. You see, Emmanuel again Jazzy and Dopeii nowhere you need a shame because they only move when they don't move now from 10 to 11 backwards, not forward. Eh, and also, we see Anthony Joshua don't return to winning ways after where he beat
Miss,
the
yeah.
American um, opponent, where not Jamin Franklin. Well, that's a good one for the British Niger boxer. But anyways, a lot of people say they want to see her with Fury and others, not Franklin. But we'll come to that and see how we go talk about how that can boost in performance in the next bout them. Well, if you're out there, you watch me, just share the live. Thanks for watching Abdul Mohamed Mansare, and thanks P Bake, the general. We also do we usual giveaway today. As usual, where two-person can win 200 millions each. Well, let we go for a short break, and when we come back, I'm going to introduce me, guess them to you. All right, welcome back, welcome back. Well, I'll start with me, guess them now on the screen. Of course, Emmanuel and Dopeii not to guess them now co-host. Sometimes they don't see me. But now welcome with two main guests that I will come to me co-host them. We get Rashida to Gas Kamara, where now one of we prolific soccer players them na Salone or football. They cannot call on the Aussie way. And
Yeah.
Rashida and I professional where be they play in soccer na Armenia and he returned Sierra Leone after when contract be end. He want for help for bringing talent back to the league, even though he gets series of options, but he decide for return home for play for one of the top clubs them that the country will end up for win the championship. And one for welcome Rashida, welcome to the show. Rashida, I did it. I think those. Welcome to the show, Rashida. Okay, we'll go get to Gashida back. But now come to Kochi. Well, the coach will make sure say Mogbwema Queens happen for be one of the leading teams in the league, and then starts in within the first two where the season starts, and then finish as the winners. One of the teams that will maintain them winning streak and ensure say they maintain them pride at home as well. Now the M Queens from is it Moyamba or Rutile? But we see they win the championship inside their home ground in front of their supporters, and we get Coach Pele today. We're at the Pioneer. Welcome to the show, Coach Adama Pele Sumwa.
Hello,
mute. Coach. You mic there on mute. Pull the mic mute, please. All right, let's say Salone the internet, the Gboyah. So back to Emmanuel, them more boost them up. Emmanuel, I know all Manchester get bad luck. Let's start with you, because now they get winning.
Okay, that's one. No problem.
Anyway, so the viewers out there.
Carry on.
I know I talk to us where they give me bad luck.
Carry on, that's all.
To the viewers out there, una kusha, una koba, una adu. Thanks for having me again, Magdalene.
You're welcome, Emmanuel. And una keep going. We don't tell for which that's the way which man which say when they see better the games now. So there's no left this
Exactly.
We don't tell now. Una win the cup now.
Thank you, Maggie.
Maggie, don't be mad, sorry for you. It's painful. Really painful. Now they go before I go.
I'm glad it's not so many the only Chelsea fan when they're on.
No. Arsenal today.
I'll tell you so. You man doesn't confess that Chelsea. That Chelsea day.
Who's
Arsenal when you
Arsenal?
God bless you, sister.
You talk for Arsenal last time. You talk for Arsenal.
Because it's for now.
From when we got left Arsenal,
I tell you, Arsenal be there. Asabia and Salone, Arsenal be there.
I don't know Arsenal be there. Arsenal be second team now.
It's away from
No.
Chelsea.
Me, I go beg you for return back.
No.
I'm surprised because
maybe
before they go like B and Arsenal.
They say good things comes to those who wait. Champions League not a fan. No patience.
There is no place like Homo, Rashida. Now we develop Fabregas. We'll lend them to somebody, then go Tifa.
Oh
no.
Now we showcase her from 16 years old, who turn on somebody. They go Barca, they wanna go hijack and they.
Hijack, they can't go and win trophy.
I know, but that be 16-year-old Pikino. Now we turn on to Mota man before other man can take him back. So,
anyways, Chelsea will bounce back. Thank you, Maggie. I'm excited to be back here. I look forward to my Saturdays.
And we sorry to the viewers. We know say a lot of people will wait for watching, but we mix up the time because we time don't change in Australia. So now Rashida and Adam America no say the time don't change. Let the female coach remove the video. We want to see our voice. Our voice. Well, coach, if you get internet issues, are you there? Even Rashida, you can put off the video and we can just hear your voice. That'll go better. Yes. For save your internet, with your network as well. So let's welcome Rashida now. Rashida, do you hear me?
I don't go.
Coach, come back. Coachy, welcome. Straight Coachy, we welcome you. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you, Magdalene, and good afternoon to all.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Good
Emmanuel,
afternoon,
you're
coach.
in a good afternoon now na Salone.
Good
Not late.
afternoon. Good
Exactly.
afternoon.
All right.
Eh,
It's happy Palm Sunday to we Christians them Ramadan Mubarak to the Muslims them. We wish them all the best. Now to know they keep fast.
Yeah, Christmas. I really like.
All right. Emmanuel they keep, but Dopeii I'm not sure. No,
Today I
not
not
sure.
keep fast. Maybe today I not keep fast. Maybe you
The
fast.
people
I
they
don't
make
like.
them 12 to 12.
Maybe you fast months. Now where the fast towards the end.
Yeah.
Now they keep fast. Wait, it they fast. Wait, not they fast. Now they keep
Dopeii
because
shame for talk that one day.
no, because they talk to you, let the devil be ashamed. And ashamed.
Yes.
5 days are left for it. I keep fast. So at least
Okay.
we'll go eat that food. They are not going to feel bad saying that we all eat
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
me if it's like when a gym fast, what they say intermittent fast na the by coco.
Option on there.
And then the coach say no carbs for 3 days. I said, "Oh, I'm not going to be cassava leaf."
Salone,
Yes.
Eh,
All right, guys. Thanks. Keep sharing the live. Where we'll go straight to the show. The first point. Anthony Joshua today. We get for win after 3 years. Get for win in first bout. Although this now in 25th bout where they win, but we know say if they get some drawbacks in fights the way fight and that we don't put them down. So Emmanuel, what you take about when I take about this and I feel say this going inspire going forward.
Yeah, and thanks, Magdalene. And because, Anthony Joseph beat and Jamin and Franklin. And lately, he been on to get a challenging fight. And people we don't dey look at and say, if he lost this particular fight, it will affect him ranking and credentials. So he uses opportunity and bounce back very strong and show the world say yes, he has a talent in boxing and he's a force to reckon with. So for me, it not only puts the English people back into the ring because I remember since Lennox Lewis left boxing and Nenebo gets a heavyweight we England will boast of. So except when they're able again for produce like Anthony Joshua, when he come again into the ring and try for push the English flag go top there. So it's not only a pride to the English Boxing Federation, but also a pride to also the Nigerians or Africans as a whole. Because as British and African, it's a pride for make we see we own we the bluff for. They do extremely well. Because I would tell you that most Africans when they watch Anthony Joshua the fight, they enjoy to we. We all the praying with secret hearts that it be victorious in every match where they go into. Because one way or the other, the dividend they reflect on Africa. So I wish him good luck and for continue for winning next fights.
All right. Michael Dopeii, I know say you said combat sports person then like I always say me I like who they wound person first. Me I don't MC na stadium. Me and Mega Juice were MC na stadium strongest smart. No, now being boxing championship where target now will be there. Unfortunately, they say
Yeah,
don't go back. Target
you
then
know.
Lasayo Fed. Where no, that was target this guy. There was this kickboxer guy. He fed somebody where he nearly one kill him that stadium. Just bang a one. The guy failed. Now me and Mega Juice now we did MC. Now we jump over the ring. We say we gonna go to the first. So
Yes.
how we see Joshua and come back and now that's go improving in standard based on the fact that like what Emmanuel say in standard
Yeah.
we don't drop and a lot of people
Yes.
they look at them saying not go able for reach to this peak again.
No, it's a well deserved comeback. Joshua na somebody in boxing where now one of the best heavyweights. You get top four heavyweights there when Usyk, you get the Gypsy King, and you get Joshua,
Yeah,
and obviously you get what's his name, and Wilder, Deontay Wilder. So those them four,
Yeah,
then they knock you and fit each other. But on the other side, Joshua and a man where the past 3 years he's come up with some very very tough challenges. You don't lose in belts. You do the rematch, you lose the rematch. So sometimes you just got to go back to basics. And I think say the fact that you don't go back to basics, fed somebody obviously very ranked, but fed somebody who not for a title, and then come up with the victory. Then they give you confidence booster. Now in a better position for his next fight. I think for me, maybe let's take one more non-title fight. Win Nande, then you could begin talk about challenging Wilder. Begin talk about because everybody they fight what everybody wants to see. Now Joshua versus the Gypsy King. I think that's gonna be the fight for
now
the
okay.
we're
for
not
the,
ready
for
yet.
the
We're not ready yet. We're not ready
no, that's the fight. That's the fight. Yeah, of course.
Now
But
we now we last bout all the end of career.
Joshua is that's what I said. I got the fight where even the British fans, everybody want to see that fight. But the thing about
Mm.
boxing, everybody they go away from everybody. They pull another way get. And the promoter
Mm,
they do the work. The boxer they know they do Nazi. UFC
yeah.
now, I'm sports because under anybody who have fights, we go beat the man a free beat. And I see say leg blood, now under for the cam. Next pay-per-view, Maggie, I know you go watch. Next
Eh?
pay-per-view, you go watch.
Next pay per view.
Next UFC.
If they call me now, boy, that time they making the me na office I can watch them. If not Sunday morning, if not Sunday and
As
Saturday morning,
as no, not
if
Sunday,
not
not
after
Sunday.
12, I
UFC.
dey watch them. After 12, we
But
watch together.
the next time we do boxing, we need for call me young brother, Jibrila. Listen, I one
Yeah,
of the best up and coming boxer there, now
They
yeah.
Australia.
tell me saying a boxer, I said I never do
Yeah,
documentary, but it's
a
not coming
boxer.
again.
A
I
boxer.
got
So
to
the
see
next
her,
time we do analysis, we need for bring me brother, my young brother Jibrila, aka Gib.
but who said it again? I need to go do some videos for
Na bank
Jibrila.
style it again, na bank style it again.
Baxter.
So the train bank start, they bank start every day. I didn't see her.
Who say they
Even
okay? Who say they
even
under
shop.
that shop?
Now
Okay,
that fighting
that's
shop.
sexy young. That's sexy young. We see condom. That box is
I
that na
sabi
the back.
day.
Yeah, I
I
did
sabi
it
day.
again. I did it again.
Okay. I go link up with them soon.
Yeah, but big win for
uh
Joshua, man.
Dimitros say AJ is my favorite heavyweight boxer for the mere fact he's proud of Nigeria and Africa as a whole. AJ
Yeah.
has revived. And they win all the belts them back. Yes, but
But
you know for support. Them people,
obstacle.
them people they support you. Now for support to say.
Yeah.
Now they don't pick that support. All right, look,
Yeah.
look, we got lots for talk. We'll come to cricket later, but we'll come to we guest them now the studio. Make us start with you, Kochi. Um, you now a wonderful personality in football now Sierra Leone aside being coach. Your career get a lot for explain to people, but for the people that they were looking for the first time now this we own channel, then go out for like tell them who that now coach Pele. The mic, you go touch your mic back.
Just touch the
Check.
mic.
Right. Um,
Mhm.
thank you,
Mhm.
Magdalene, and thank you again, Mena Coach Adama Suma, with normally call Coach Adama Pele. I play football in Sierra Leone for different club teams. Then I'm a coach, but currently the technical director for Mogbwema Queens Football Club based in Rotai.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that's a short one.
All right, coach. It's short, but we go on for no. Tell we small the journey like you clubs the way you play for na Salone and I know say at one point una not enjoy una career because that time now is football for una
Yeah,
business
yeah.
in the country, but you play small and you play for other clubs them.
Yeah, and I start me playing career with the Eastern Lioness Football Club, and from there I come and play for the Pastor Buck, which was FC Buck by then, now Van Buck. Then I play for the Sierra Leone Police, where na there I end my career, Sierra Leone Police female team, where na there I end my career before I become a coach and the head coach, the former head coach coach for Sierra Leone Police Female team. Then I come over to Mogbwema, but don't coach different section and Liberia also. Also we did the help with the Sandy FC, you know.
All right. Okay.
Then our
So
Mogbwema Queens.
okay. We want to congratulate you on your championship where you just win. You tell us so you know the technical director and coach. So tell me how the journey been like for compete in this first women's elite Premier League and go as far as challenging the old names club they will get, even some clubs get what they call the top players in that country, but una come along for defeat for overcome the all and win the championship.
Yes, and Magdalene, you know what I can always dey say, Mogbwema Queens no, we not do this preparation in 1 year time. We not do this preparation 2 years time. We don't start this preparation 3, 4 years ago when we don't get with girls them together, when we don't get with ladies them together and don't assemble this team, they train, they play competition. You know, I can tell you say 4 years ago, every week by then I was not with the team. But wetin I understand when I come join the team, every weekend then they play two games. Saturday they play one, Sunday they play one. If they play home this weekend, then they invite two teams. Where that then they pay transportation and all for the teams, accommodation. Then the other weekend then go away, then go play. So imagine this team don't they do that 4 years ago. By then, we just hear rumors about female league for play, female league for play up to this time. So this success, not to like we because we be there or like some teams where no disrespect to them where was it Ebola Corona money Corona make we begin hear about some teams where yes at the end of the day they participate in this league. These teams don't start 4, 5 years ago wey we don dey prepare but the team dem don found am 2004 since 2004.
Okay.
So coming to this stage for win the cup, yes, and we also get big players dem wey we get like up to 8 national team players na we squad, and you combine under 20 also we get 2, 3 na the squad also. So yes, we get that kind team and players, and we don do the preparation long time ago for it to this peak wey we dey so.
All right. So, Kochi, moving from your comfort zone because we know say even though you play for police, una will go out and across the country, but moving from your comfort zone when a Freetown and going out of the city for manage a team in a township or a chiefdom settings, even though not a big township, now the south. How this be look like for you? How you be get for adapt to the situation?
And Magali, wetin I dey say, you know, Mogbwema not only you when you say Wutai like big town, a renowned town, but when you say Mogbwema, you know, now the village part of Wutai, that's the village part of Wutai. Yeah. So and one thing where I like about here, now a real camping for players, for people who want for focus in their football career. Because when you find out this we village where we there, the social activities in less, I can say maybe 10% or 15% the social activities there. So the only thing we get here is training house, you know, lectures, training, lectures home. That's all. And we get all the players them together. We all they live under one roof in a clubhouse
Okay.
together. So I know, yes, it's not comfortable because living in the city, come way on this side, and not so like the European side where you go say, even you left the city, go na suburb, it go just feel like we don't city na Africa. Yeah. You know exactly what you mean. But
Yeah.
that's the love of the game. It can you go any side, some places where you not even one for think about say I will ever go there. But when you come, the love will go make you adapt. And I love this place.
Okay. I'll go visit the one.
Yeah, of
I hope so
course.
they're not. I hope so they're not buy you forever and ever because we'll go for fix Eastern Leones. He they come back.
Well, East Lioness always been on me at, and for the veteran team, the East Lioness veteran team, me na the receptive day. So you for no say East Lioness always been on me heart.
Yeah, I see Rashida they smile. Rashida, they don't sell you team. You team where you start with, they don't sell them. All right. So Madam Professional, first of all, congratulations for that classical goal. I see the bobo that the Alan at the fence say, wait, Iba, it's a put her inside the support. And you put her at the support. So, first tell we, waiting at the difference, how you be able to acclimatize with the system coming from Europe straight to the village setting for play elite league in the country. Rashida, you mic they off, you mic.
Tubong.
You mic they off, Rashida. I see Rashida. Are you able to fix the mic, please?
They're
Just
on
press the
mute.
screen. You mic there on mute. Press the screen and then you touch the mic. All right, coach, they go up and then I clubhouse. Before coach they reach the Dopeii, you are waiting coach talk. Waiting now you take on like the it makes excellent point that one thing we make it like Mogbwema and the fact that now a village setting
Yeah.
and they're able for house all the players and that they even distract them attention from boku social life where if now the city there be there that for the distract their attention.
Coach, you're not wrong. I think I think for me, what's the IoT coach they say, I'm more of a family base, for they say all learn amazing football women living in the same house. Uh, hello? I don't froze.
Yep, go ahead, go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah, all the amazing women that live in the same house, going to school, training, the social life is very limited. As a sports person, I think when your social life limited, it's so much better because the concentration is more, you focus more, your senses are heightened, you pay attention, and then you do the things that you need to do at training and in the games because when you finish training, recovery, home, that in a very, very good tip. Obviously, it pays dividends because now outside and they and obviously now somewhere in the countryside, so it's easier. If you stay out of the city, yes, it will be a little bit difficult because there's more to do in the
All right, Dopeii don't balance. Emmanuel, what do you think about coaching in statement in terms of bringing the team to that setting and getting their attention and sure say that's the help them more in terms of developing the players.
And Magdalene, first and foremost, I want to congratulate the management of Mogbwema Queens for short a good work we they don't do. First step will be only no good tile as the only place who start with the do mining. We not be know that community there for sports. And the other thing, with sisters in that community there, if you not learn book, I for become housewife or turn farmer. But this and other industry, they not able establish that community. That there's a life outside of the mines. Because they don't maintain a good tile, we not see difference there. We not see development in that community. So I think it's high time we give another face look onto that community. And this way they don't do so, it don't bring smile and joy at the heart of the people. They don't get something that community where they safe go boast of. And history go always remember them that this na a legacy. And with this, work we don't start so. it will bring a turnaround for the rutile community. That's when we talk about rutile, we not go only think about mining, but we will see them as an industrial sport, whereby we sisters and they go use this channel for develop their life. Not only for being housewife, mining cleaners or farmers, but from there we go see talent. We go able go overseas and make a difference. I know Magdalene what it means for camp people. Take them from different parts of the country, some the Comor Cambia and the like, and put them in one place. Give them effective training. For feed more time, no easy Magdalene. Neither for feed them, pay them, or give them some tokens or allowance. Neither think about their medications. And especially for deal with women's, when they did together. That one or two time no good on. But for me, they will put heads together, Maggie, and win the female Premier League. It's a big, big difference. And I really appreciate their hardworking coach and technical directors and the entire team as a whole for short and history. I refer to that as an history where they don't make, hard work the pay. From 2004 up to today, they keep up with the pace and they make a difference. And I'm not saying where this don't begin so, they go continue for write this history.
Okay. All right. That's now Emmanuel. Then we come to Rashida now. Rashida, I've been they asked you question before you go off about how it been talent for you for adapt to the system coming straight from Europe, and also you pass first and play the game where Salone been gets na Cape Verde before you come na Sierra Leone. So tell me about how that's been look like for you.
Thank you so much, Magdalene. First of all, I love to say thank you to Almighty Allah because if not for Him, and not for the Osade so back today. I think for me, it did not some though, but coming back was never a mistake. So I feel good for comeback aim, but I feel great for where I come back and creating an impact in the league means a lot. And winning the league was awesome as well. But it wasn't easy. So after 1 year and 6 months, where I did all left home and come back, especially the pitch, the playing pitch, and but as for the weather, like I said, I can adjust to anything. So that'll be easy something for me though.
Okay, you now one player we can boost you colleagues and though before you dey come, they be they perfectly alright in the league, especially the first rounds. They were exceptional, they be the lead, and you can add something into them. You can score more goals because I can tell you for free before you come, they be the win. But when you come, we see you one grade score 4 goals one grade day. It's not that the league not good, but that's your standard. You bring the difference for say me na pro. I be don't play out and I bring me talent into this. So and you come from that defensive side, scoring 4 goals. A lot of people when I write the article people they call me what? Is that a defender? I say yes. How you go front for score for as well? It a charge at the play. So tell me what's the thing that motivates you when you dey play inside the pitch?
I'll just say kudos to the coach where they are right now because if not for then in creativity and tremendous work and effort, then I know from able capable of doing the things they do so on the field. And everybody know me from being a left back and fullback defender. So I know the people are going to be surprised. But for me, playing out there really, really creates very, very good impact on my life. As a player, like playing as a one winger or playing playing a one role, I think it would be great if you become a utility player. So the experience out there has been great, and I feel like I'm ready to step up and I learned a lot. And of course, I get a very good and excellent coach. We know her for do things in our own way. So I will give him kudos to that. So it was kind of easy for me for I to convert as a striker and scoring those goals. Yeah. So kudos to the coach as well.
One of the defender, I think you are the defender of the highest goal in the league. So
You see, no wait,
that
Maggie, I want to talk from
Yeah,
a former
10 goals.
striker, now
Yeah.
goalkeeper. It sure say he can play any position. I mean, I'll be one of the best striker in the country. Now, I mean,
Oh,
I'm one of the best goalkeeper in the country. See the transition. I see I follow your footstep. My sister, no worry.
this Chelsea connection in the day.
Yeah,
In the day.
we all side, we all side, we all
In the
side.
walk.
no. All right, Chida, I come to you back later. I come to Kochi quick. Kochi, so looking at what Rashida they say, you kind of transform this team to something where anybody can score, and that now one of I know una go get many secrets, but now one of the secrets when we find out we make una able for dominating the league. So waiting some of the inspiration behind your system, the way they use the formation, and una na one of the teams them where been get the less drama now the competition because we get teams they complain always, teams they make blabber, but Mogbwema Queens been get this kind of discipline. I don't know if that the police approach you put by
Magali, first of all, I'll start with the drama, less drama. Mogbwema Queens, if I can say, it will be one of the most structured clubs in the country, both male and female. I can attest to that. And the structure already done there about discipline, which is core, which is a must. So even if when I come, before I come, I met the structure there. Even if I get for go, the structure go always be there. And the management, now people them way, now no nonsense people them. When they say discipline is a core, I can tell you, say we played 22 games without any red card. And
Wow.
the 17 and yellow cards will we receive out of 22 games. Imagine we dey use, let's say we register 25 players and all 25 players played the league. So one game, if we then give you yellow card, they not ever give any player yellow card for indiscipline. They only go give yellow card for bad tackle, you know. But if they give any player yellow card for indiscipline, we dey make sure say now you that player they pay for that yellow card because we can always say discipline is a core. So because of that, yes, now it make you always find out say we get less drama. Even when they when Calon we lost to FC Calon, we not nobody not ever attack. I not ever witness any player attack referees because of bad decision or decision we not correct or we not go down well with it. Because we always they tell them whether you attack the referee or not, whatsoever decision they don't see, that's final. So you go attack the referee, it don't mean nothing. In fact, it will bring you say you would and all other thing go show about you or waiting. So that we always they stand on. Then coming to the other side, say every player they score. Yes, I passed through when I be dey do me coaching course, the A license, the grassroots, B license, C license. I passed through one of the best coaches then at the country. We always be we lecturers then, we trainers then. And one thing where I learned where we might say anything about John Kista, we want for say personally. But for me personally, wetin I can always say he's a good trainer than a coach. When John
Thank
Kista
you.
the coach coaches,
Thank you.
when John Kista the coaches, you dey get the best out of her. And at that one thing I learned about him, that's one of the many things I learned from her. And I not get number five na me defend. Again, this na number five, you play you na number four. So always they wait for a number five. No. I have two center backs, two central back. I have left back, right back. So anybody can play any role. You go play as number seven, you come back. You go play as number 11, you come back. So you can play at any role. And once this don't go anyway, we're not gonna go into that kind of if they maybe Magdalene go up for show
We'll
lioness,
get
which
next
we
season,
recruit.
coach. We'll get next season. No go, no
And
go.
the show lioness
One
go.
season play. Coach, no go. We'll get next season. We for go back to back. Back to back.
So yes, back to back. So like
Hey,
that's it. And
wait,
like
wait,
Rashida, when
coachy, wait. Dopeii now, so you don't take support Mogbwema Queens
You know, say
because
me, I
you.
don't.
He don't try. Like Rashida is sick. He want go that Chelsea connection. It don't work.
Connection.
It don't work.
and Magdalene, it go impress you and the others that not only Rashida get 10 goals now the league altogether, we one of we centre backs also get 5 goals now the league. So you see, we Mogbwema team like team where we give responsibility to everybody. Say yes, everybody can score. We never limit you. Say you just go there. That this if you go and come, just stop there. Stop now this place. No, we give everybody the opportunity, and we make sure say we get whatever role you dey play, we get a backup for that.
Okay.
That's the
Oh,
uniqueness about this thing.
all right, coachy. We go come to you back. We get more for talk, but viewers out there, I know so not only ask a lot of questions, but the hashtag na mag sports. Now 2S there, they not 3S, so Lord I know say I know explain fine. So you play the hashtag and we do the draw, you go win. I see look this person I don't can put in himself. uh Dimitros said Dopeii you quick the man too quick.
No, because now we get female team na Salone.
You
Now
know,
we
get
get
this
female team.
Thank
lioness.
you,
You know,
thank
this
No,
you.
lions man, but about this
no, you not
lioness.
also. I for no.
Okay,
You know,
I
I want
need
to support
force you.
Mogbwema Queens for now.
Thank you, thank you.
Because
I go bring Rashida for comeback Arsenal. Let's see if you go loyal.
No, because the coaching discipline, the team discipline, me and Emmanuel discipline. I like
Okay.
disciplinary lifestyle. I structure
All
bad.
right.
yeah, we don't
Noted,
get
brother.
13 people don't enter for the draw. So hashtag Max Sport and then we go do the draw. Let we take news quick about cricket and then when we come back, we go talk more about the champions, the female champions. Well, women they not one at the country where they don't want to win cup. Cricket, although they miss out on winning the championship, then finish third and get the bronze trophy. Well, that's not because of the way how they travel, they struggle for money, struggle for goal, but they reach and do their best. End up for beat Cameroon and Ghana as well, and finish as third place winners. But Emmanuel, let me talk small about cricket and looking at the struggles in the game and how the girls them can perform, even the boys them, but this that the girls them going into looking into consideration on how they can struggle for get support, but when they go out they put the neck on the line for ensure say they return home with something.
And Magdalene, I want to congratulate once again the Sierra Leone Cricket Association slash with female cricket players. You know, for sure, it's an outstanding work we they don't do. At least they will lift up Mama Salone and flag up at the international. For me not say surprise, them lads do her and then don't do her. Maybe always knows I mean expecting likely if they not win and they might come second. Because for me the team where maybe they afraid and arbitration and Nigeria. But I was not knowing that the likes of Namibia were as
Rwanda.
good as Rwanda were as good as Rwanda we could imagine. And we lost to Rwanda, we lost to Nigeria, both home and away. And we take advantage for win Ghana and that of Cameroon. So it's still a good result for come third in the entire competition. The only 30 we sisters and need for do is to come back home and watch and work on the technicalities, waiting make we're not able for win and make we able for come third. If it due to the level of we bat people and the level of we spin bowlers there, we need for work on that. And I sure say that's going to make a difference. We also need to take a look at the surfaces where they go play, the quality. It's quite different from outside where they play back home. So I think the administration for cricket for begin look at measures and for put in place whereby we will go begin get a better surfaces for play cricket. If you watch this outside and play, it's not as hard as that of Prince of Wales pitch or oval, sorry, and that of the police ovals. Their surfaces are very decent for play cricket. So kudos to my sisters there, and even though they get the challenges for go and represent Mama Salone, but we know how it is, Magdalene. That country, it's all about Leone Star, and it needs most of the funding, and failing to realize that there are other disciplines we deserve part of the government attention. But with this being said, and with this being done, I hope so the Salon government go at least try for create an equal fair play when it comes towards facilitating some of them government games here, so that when we sisters and they go out there in their next phase of representation, they not go by road, at least they will go inside flight because they are ambassadors. They need to be treated with respect. As soon as you left Salone for go represent the country, you are now an ambassador. If we politicians and they go as ambassador and they go to flight, what about athletes? We deserve similar respect like them because we are representing the great green, white, and blue.
They pass now the new airport. Why we athletes do not for pass day?
Why are we not for past day? So this is it. And we're all ambassador at that point in time. You see, but then they give it the respect as athlete that we deserve. And the one probably we put we neck under the knife. But we proud of what we sisters and then do. And this time a wake up call. Boxing they don't do am. They don't slap the government at their face. This self athlete cricket they don't do am. I sure say this is enough for let the government begin to say the need for diversify the fundings when they go into the Ministry of Sport. That every sector will benefit from the
Yeah.
sponsors.
Emmanuel, your own sport for you don't die. Table tennis. We'll offend you for that.
Exactly.
Michael Dopeii, I know say once you grow na Australia, men Australia is a big cricket. So tell me now.
Yeah, of course.
I see where Zainab where they go now to Zainab Jishno. You get
Yeah.
LBW.
LBW, yeah, that was LBW.
LBW, leg before wicket.
Cricket's not a homegrown sport here. We will go up now.
Yeah.
So we've had the love of watching and playing cricket. But speaking to the funding, Emmanuel, let me just touch on that. The country, like the girls, this cricket woman team, me bought her last week for the boxing. They're just showing that resilience, that they can do it. They just need faith in the administration for just where they just put that faith in them. Exactly what he said. The minister, the new airport, they go holiday with funds that they can use to develop the country in terms of like these people that go the woman the technique, they need to work on it, and they're playing in a ground where the surface is different, but still they went there and came back with something. They didn't go empty-handed. And for you to travel by road, it might probably take weeks or 2-3 days. I don't know. You have to sit on a journey that's uncomfortable.
It's a long drive.
And then get out and play a competitive sport against other nations. That's insane. And for them to go there and come back with something, and then they're going to travel by road again to go home after representing your country. Come on, man. Like, they need the money is there. The money there. Like, they don't study for shape the money. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy.
Me a big time victim. I don't travel with cricket from Sierra Leone to Gambia. Banjul. By road. You can't see we meet Poto on a begin season at the Guinea Cyphers. Now we all up for push the motorcar. We go the bus overcrowded, the driver race past we they broke down past how many times and we reach now aside by Senegal where there's in a rebel zone. Oh my god, that next day we're not able to sleep. It's so
It needs to
bad.
stop. It needs to
Why
stop.
is always women? And Emmanuel mentioned it, like it's not only Leone Stars all the time. Even with female football team, they struggle a lot when it comes to preparation. Pass the FA can get for stepping, they
it
need
needs to
for
stop.
assist them well.
Because like Leone Star, they do all right in their own. Yeah, no, we'll get it. The boys are playing football, they're doing their own thing. But they need to understand, right, that you're creating all these opportunities for different administration to take place. You don't create opportunity for cricket. You create opportunity for boxing, athletics, table tennis, swimming. So you have to, if you're creating this opportunity, you have to support it. If you know all them team, then they cancel everything and then just have a soccer team, a Leone Star meant. So people then go stuff for West End. Nah, just have that. Then that'll be easier.
Yeah.
Cancel everything else and then focus on the men's team. And then the men's team will probably come back with silverware. Because everybody else they win except for the team where they get the most money. So I don't understand.
Yeah, that pass to talk about it, of course. Pass to talk about it. I will see twin they watch Swedish no aluside. Shout out, I don't say you don't reach Spain, yeah, you brother.
Yeah. That's how young man.
Good performance, man. Good performance. Your game was up in the second match. And I don't maybe not for Rashida they watch. Rashida and Paddy with all the players they watch. Yes. She's really good at that. She's really good at that. Yeah. All right. Shout out to all with Salone women cricket players. The captain there on the screen now. When Miss Parkinson, Fatmata, we get Selena, a very young girl, Selena Bull. It's like Inka replaced Linda Bull na the team. She did exceptionally well. We get a couple of other players them as well. Fatou Persima, we get Koa, Janet, Insef do well, Marie, and all the players them. Una congratulations, and we hope say that boku LBW una take una go work on them. As Emmanuel be the say,
LBW. Yeah, I would see the wickets. I say, hey.
And also with the ball too many wides, and that affects winning games against Rwanda and Nigeria. We give them so many wide. So that was Janet, the woman of the match last night, where happened for winning a police officer, and he dedicates in award to in Pikiwe in birthday that be yesterday. Congratulations. Now we all be good at Bandu trip.
Okay.
Congratulations to
her. You go to first the team fair to divide now the boss. You get Florence Ama and squad, you get me
your squad.
Fed for provoking first, it's like first was an athlete.
Yeah.
But all reach there, they go back pot cook. That's pretty to be the cook. We don't live jungle life for and we take for life.
Indeed.
All right, it's all good. May the soul of the coach at that time rest in peace. Where Nabi Sheki, a former police officer, Momo Fopunde, and Nabi coach. The coaching there for the fun. When we reach those, I want to sing this.
Shaky. I like the name.
Hey boy, shaky die, man. Shaky die.
Yeah.
All right, continue for view the show. We check now the draw. We don't get 34 people. Let me take the draw first, and then we'll come to guess them back. Let me take the draw. Is that not so, Emmanuel?
Let the ask now.
Yeah.
Let's take the first draw.
Benteke is online.
Benteke is spell and fine. Okay, spell and fine. Not add TS.
Let's add coach. Where Rashida don't go? Coach there. Rashida don't go.
Coach there.
Coach, we can do some giveaway. We can give money so they can't do the draw.
Coach, this one ain't a sponsor.
No, I know. What does so?
I'm just saying
Aziz. Aziz come at the show.
Magdalene, tell Michael say winner champion now. So
yes.
We go expect Michael and Emmanuel and Magdalene. They say okay, coach.
Now what tell coach thank you for a good work with.
No, they tell us.
Yes.
That's now I'm a team. I want to make me ambassador, coach. I want to be ambassador.
Okay.
I want to be ambassador. I want my own jazzy.
Hey, me camera.
No problem, Michael. We will do that.
Australia, I know people Kube, so small rain can no more. The camera they go off.
Yeah. This way weather.
It's whether we see internet network, TV network, but everybody
Yeah,
people in the bank.
Motoka everything.
Every day people in the bank. I said, we feel like saying make people in the see the road fine.
I tell you.
Australia and small Kube. Anyway, you
Anytime
Kube
you can
5
accident day.
Well, I prefer this Kube than that Kube.
It's a Baba Kayaka for life.
All right, guys. 34 people don't enter for the draw. They see all man inside. Even Alusai will win.
But take a speller wrong the second time, speller right the first.
There we go. 34 people. Who are going to be the lucky winner? Hey, I don't pull out. Instead of I add the draw, no one no win it. I pull the screen. So I add that back.
Mhm.
Hey, don't can they?
Mm.
All right.
No, not yet.
The screen don't come back. So
I
34 people.
Yeah.
All right, now we
Yeah.
go for the draw. Let's go.
Benteke.
They don't kick the meal.
The me don't pass.
Don't take it up. Musavadi.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey, Alfreda!
And the second time this.
What?
Alfreda
Alfreda Winston.
I don't fence per woman then at this game. Anytime we holiday 1 year and then they win.
No, then they win. Yes.
Valentine and then win.
Yes.
Easter
Yes.
the near.
Emmanuel, only for the take charge of the door, they already 10 and only for the
No, that's true.
So because now me sponsor, if you say now woman, because me sponsor.
No, the next one would they take charge, who bother themselves big win.
Yes, I did. As this the only man, a car life, a win, a go now.
You go.
Nobody does settle it.
Nobody.
Other person you can't settle record like that.
Okay. We go left. I go pull her next week. I think that Easter. Now Jerome supposed for sponsor Easter draw. If Jerome not sponsor, I go even to now.
But take a say.
No,
Next
we will
week
take
Sunday.
Easter.
When they
Yes.
take Easter. Yeah.
Oh,
go
Yes,
Easter.
so they take Easter.
Go take Easter.
So
Yes.
Easter they draw. It pass 2 people
No, Easter they do on 5 people or up.
5 people. Because now holiday,
Yes.
so they spend time here.
Yeah.
Yes.
We did that
So me,
10
because
amount.
of na Easter, me I go able to take 5. Whatever
Okay,
Dopeii now one give now.
I know
Yes.
say that
At
I
least.
didn't dare you. So if you take 5 minus 2, make 2.
So Emmanuel, you take 5 for Easter. Dopeii
Yes.
will they send you Ramadan.
Okay, it Mubarak.
Pwede.
Pretty. Yes.
But me on do I get rules and regulation.
Now Dimitrios time for go take the money.
Yes,
The me party.
Now me and him in a party. We talk last week, sir.
Okay.
All right, congratulations, Alfreda. You know the process already. Our purpose will get on to you before Tuesday, because I not be sending money yet. So before Tuesday, we'll get on to you. Back, person not begin call me because the other time the person call me tell me how to I say I never do it.
And then call you greet fine. Good morning. How are you?
I got problem. I go work. I feel me that now me boss here for do COVID test. I do an at the office. I get COVID. Why go do an at test center and hospital? They say me not get COVID. Now
COVID.
they don't send me now 7 days. And they tell me boss I not get COVID. They argue me say what me do before and I COVID. What I go do and
Now Vidco you go do yanda.
Mommy, I don't tell me I not get COVID.
Yeah, but that test, the kits what they use now, not accurate. Now they don't
Yeah.
Not accurate. Yes.
Me don't go to hospital. So that they do the
Yeah,
better test. He say in a waiting see before me. Tell me I need listening at first. And they go all server one go. All server.
Magdalene, you get Alfreda, eh?
Lock past 5. About one day comments on the page. All right, Alfreda. Now because I know that Mogbwema Queens. Now they get
Yes.
Now Mogbwema Queens get the law. Because woman win cup. Now make the woman win the giveaway. Keep I send you all hashtag Gishno. So no lose hope you go win. You go find some person from who side win. When I play. Coach you tell the beginning let them play. Rashida tell you party they let them play. All right. So Coach Law, come to you again. So moving
Wait there,
forward
we
now,
never
you
talk
don't win your
about.
first championship. Waiting now you plans for the girls them inside this pre-season or the rest of the season because on a holiday now.
Well, Magdalene,
Coachy,
we
1 minute.
get for go again.
Coachy, wait. Pause the list itself in the background. If you pause it come double. Who that they listing? Rashida, now you listen.
When are they close to that fall? 9 they listen. The fall just not make
Okay, Coachy, go ahead.
Waiting me one for say Magdalene because now we don't done the league. We get for go represent Salone on international stage for CAF Women's Champions League. So we decide for make the ladies go on break, go see their family, go get time with their family, and try for sort out 2 3 things. Then we come back again for can do 2 months consecutive training, hard very hard one and prepare for go for CAF again.
Okay. All right.
Because we know how for yes, we know how for get to that stage where maybe if we get for go represent Salone 2 weeks from now, then we start training now. 1 week plus, then we go represent. No, we not just want for go participate. We want for go compete. We want for make we name goals again at the map for football. We want and female football to be make specific. We name again at the map for football
all
and
right.
female football.
Okay. So looking at the holiday naga for be long holiday or shorter one because the female World Cup also they come maybe unaga for they watch some of the matches the way they play and that's going to inspire the girls them as well. Holiday be long holiday or shorter one because the female World Cup they come.
money on double.
Yeah, somebody there on Athena from the side. Well, coach, they get we.
Yes, Magdalene.
Yeah, I say so the guys then they go home now and get some holiday and waiting some of the plans the way they put for monitor them as well because at times a person will go holiday and he go enjoy past smack he come with injury and all and when I get for represent win a calf because it can pain me where they see Kaiser Chief and Simba the woman and the dance na calf champions they go there they come on at the tunnel I say now we for the sing so Mayenge yahoe Mayenge because then get out and sing where they sing that East Africa sing it can pain me.
And Magdalene, one thing where I want for like viewers, listeners, and una know about Mogbwema Queens players, they are very well disciplined when it comes to training. So now and they're very competitive, then challenging. So once we don't already tell them, say when una they go back, yes, even though na holiday na break, but remember we get the bigger targets ahead of us. So we give them time, whether in the morning or in the evening, but make sure you get 30 minutes every day for do something where they keep you fit. And no say they only go because you want for go relax, go holiday, go enjoy too much. No say you dey go for come back for can get training and hard training. So when you dey go, know how you dey go and do things. So when you go come, you go be in line with whatsoever training program we go get for them.
All right. Est, I know the answer you. Say Rashida killing gas, come on, keep striving. And also they say what they want sing. Now that sing the way that they clap so that they sing. Now I sing.
Magali don't sing that sing day.
Man, I can give me what they sing I get you. But I can tell you
Yes.
boys. I they sing. I get for pull me album. Emmanuel gets keyboard.
We go play for you, Magdalene. We go mix and mix it.
Dopeii go rap.
Already,
All right,
already.
Rashida come to you now. I still like this goal where you score. What thing
Free
you be
kick.
they think that moment there? Because at that point, Kaula Rangers also or Kaula Queens now Kenneh also now one of the teams their way now be now close rivals in the race for the title. That's be one for win, but as God may have it, they already be the lost 2-1. And you get this free kick when I be the decisive free kick. What do you be the think at that moment where you score this goal? Rashida, they agree or Rashida think now they listening himself, they listening back. Hello, Rashida, you do get to it?
I think she's frozen.
All right, Rashida don't freeze. We'll take him back where come on. It's like you don't freeze out. So, Kochi, that's not be the decisive goal. How this moment will look like for you where Rashida scored that free kick there?
You know, where the first thing we're pleasing and come, they're not can like they just can't play. They don't almost win the cup now. They really become for can play a competitive game and they not be look at say, oh they almost win. Let we just play that kind easy. No. They put up a very strong resistance we make that free kick there we get the 29 minutes of the second half. Now we get that free kick there. So I be look at the time up to 30 minutes. I say wow, we get almost 15 minutes. So it's either then I check again the statistics. I say, okay, I know when we draw, we don't win. But draw not to
Yeah.
option for we today. What think Ashida can do for we? That's how we just they talk now within myself. As soon as I put they look at the time on me and then I ask me it up, I just say Ashida take the free kick. It
Inside the
revive
big
the
big.
whole of Futai, yes,
Foot.
inside the big game because I
Inside the
saw
big big.
the
Inside the
fans every
Bembe,
hala.
yeah, inside the Bembe, the Sapo.
Yeah, Ashida inside the big game.
Dopeii, I swear to God, Dopeii not sabi that talk there.
Yeah.
Dopeii not sabi that talk.
Adepalan. I don't go lie.
Man, man,
It's
you
a
don't know
study
that,
time.
man. Man, you don't know
Ade-
that.
Man, you don't know what I mean?
So like that goal, they revive the whole of Futai, the whole of Bondi Stick, and the whole of Mogbwema. Revive we say yes, give we hope say yes, the cup will surely be you.
All right. Okay, Kochi. Some messages then Nayale. I just go through few from the phone. First of all, somebody they say now upline football they play, then get talented players like waiting coaches say them player them. No they think but clubbing or boku team them. Congratulations to the team and we wish them go improve on refereeing next season. Thanks to Asma James and the board for the wonderful work we then do from Aji now Freetong. Another one they say, Coach, you are a wonderful player during your playing days. But what I want to know is that you can still play the game for me. I think. Will you be a player and a coach? From Akim, it said the text all the way from Algeria. And we get SS where the mother with the comment says truly the goal was superb goal, but Rashida Killingas is a promising player. And another post they say, what a beautiful program. Keep up the good work from Amit Fofana in Dubai. And we get so many one. The free kick is amazing from Ibrahim Benteke. Another one they say a lot of them they come in. We go with later, but Kochi, somebody say if you are, it's same feel so if you still the playback.
You know, Magdalene, the person make her laugh. It just make her just remember me playing this. Yes, if the person me go know me because yes, I was a very good player, but you get three things in life. Me term get for calm, me term don't calm, and me term
Tim
don't
don't
pass.
pass.
So and whenever you get into any one of them situation and they accept them and move forward. Me tell be tell me each where they play football. I say me tell go for car, they play for big team. I play. Tell me each where I say, okay, now me tell this, that play, I don't play. And me tell don't pass. So I for accept and say, yes, me tell don't pass and face this challenge when I coaching. I don't be a coach for 10 years now. I start 2013 where I get my first coaching certificate when I grassroots and see license that same year. So imagine 10 years going back, easy and look at the weight, the thing. But I think I'm okay being a coach and administrator, very much okay. Thank you
All
very
right.
much, that Texas.
All right, continue for stay with we. We go can't take one news, but before we go, I think Rashida they get issue with the network. I don't know if you're okay now. I Rashida, you dey get we? It don't freeze back.
Well, what I will do since we didn't have the same
Hello,
clubhouse, I could
Rashida, you dey
call
get
him.
we?
I don't know if
Yeah,
he
I'll
can
took you
use
use
me
one
own.
system. I'll took you use one system.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Let
sure.
me
Okay.
get answer.
Rashida, wait, coach, they come. Emmanuel, Emmanuel,
Which way they call
looking at
me?
this goal, how you go analyze this goal as one of the top analysts there now?
Why are you
And
displaying?
to be sincere, I don't want to put her in the Chelsea connection, but I want to put her in a
Talk if you
sportsmanship
the talk,
form.
not bring Chelsea. Talk if you the talk. Again, I you keep down this palava. What's the word Jazzy? Now the man don't go check number where not Jazzy. Now they talk about Chelsea. How are you? Bounce back.
And in the more sportsmanship, Magdalene, to be sincere, it's about the composure and accuracy. The angle at which um, Rashida puts that ball, you're not able to blame goalkeeper. Because as soon as you would take that ball across that fence and you put them very close to that angle of 90-degree, Magdalene, it's a trouble position for goalkeepers. For save them ball and they na meet up in na lock. Because if you want a free kick, it travel over the fence. So for lady goalkeeper will get a flight and punch some of them free kicks and a very challenging. So the composure and the delivery was perfect. It shows the professionalism that not to guess, not to walk in a fluke. No, it's not a fluke. Now see we been on the practice and I bring to into act.
Okay.
So youngsters are out there now this for begin for learn some of the techniques. How Rashida was able to put that ball in that particular precise location.
For put the ball inside the bembe.
Inside the bang bang, that precise way where Dopeii no sabi. Because that ball and na Dopeii in that goal post in Magdalene. That ball is go inside that big bang there. So to me, that's a top quality, Maggie. It's a top quality, and it shows that Rashida don't play in at top leagues, at top competitions. With shorter delivery, a player, a level of football where he don't play.
Intelligent.
Yes, so that's a good one for me.
All right. Dopeii, before I come to Rashida now, what thing I don't take about that goal there? And this team, not only Sierra Leonean player that they will get Liberians them. So I see Liberians they put on them page, then they congratulate the players that will win as well.
Oh, wow. See, international team.
Yeah.
Nah, mini Avengers. Nah,
Yeah.
The goal speaks for itself, man. That amazing. Top bin. That's what they call her, top bin.
Yeah. Yeah,
Look,
exactly.
you can tell she's a professional, hands down. The composure, the fact I think for me, I already know how the ball will go before a kicker, because that's how you know you're good at taking free kicks. Where you know the ball, who say you want to the ball go before even you can foot set. And you can tell the way she structured her body position, angle, everything. And the keeper, the fact say it go over the wall. The keeper, even myself, I didn't like you. I didn't see her. He didn't score that river against me. 50-10, baby. I didn't like you. But yeah, it shows her quality. She's played overseas. She knows football. They don't play in pitches there where very nice football pitches, and to come back home, not complain, and still do it for her team in Sierra Leone. Sportsmanship, character, and it just shows that she's a quality player. Doesn't matter
Yeah,
what
she's a
condition.
leader. She's a leader as
Yeah,
well.
and a leader. Doesn't matter what condition, what situation. As long as you got that circle thing you call a ball, she's more than happy. So congratulations to you.
She's a leader on
Thank you
and
so
off the
much.
pitch. Leader on and off the pitch.
Yeah, the hairstyle no more I want it. No, I don't want the
And
hairstyle.
the hairstyle. Okay, me, I know me not if the hairstyle, but I dey pay for the goal. I dey pay for the goal. I toss the next week. I dey pay for the goal. Rashida, Petros will call you.
No,
You know?
definitely,
All right, thank you
Magdalene.
so much.
And to be sincere, I want to be sincere. Even in with Sierra Leone Premier League, the male,
I
we
don't
know
think
the
so.
short
Someone,
composure.
yeah, nah.
Magdalene, I want to make you look at the composure, the way she was relaxed
Look,
to take that free kick.
anyway,
When you look at that
Ronaldo back in
composure,
the days.
even the males, they're not sabi kick and Sierra Leone Premier League.
And she knows this is decisive. I need to score for my team.
Yeah. And it's about the composure, how she was able to relax and do that delivery. It takes players with high intelligence and training for do that. So this is a wake up call. You need for learn other people in this one. That was excellent.
She's good at coordinating.
Yeah, it's good at excellence.
For set piece. He started for calling for me the set piece.
Exactly. That was exceptional.
Now, kudos to Coach Pele as well, because she's doing a fantastic job. Because forget a coach when team they score goals from all angles, it means the coach is truly doing what she's doing to ensure it gets the results where he wants. So Rashida, Mama, I scored the goal. Tell me now that moment what you be the feel within you. Esther say now you be the think about. And not serious at all.
Thank you so much, Magdalene. Firstly, I've been feel so sad because I've been on promise my coach, and of course my coach is then 2 days and not be sleep. They may remember about the game and all, and we not be one for do as a team. So because of the criticism and all, and the competition in the tournament and in the league, rather, we not be needed draw. We want to win. So for sure, people and say yes, we deserve to win the league. So when we go out there, first half we come with a draw outside. I was so devastated, and everybody they feel the same way. So when coach come to me and say, "You don't already promise me, say you just score 3 goals. So now when you go in there, go do something for me." I still dey wait for the goal. So everybody they tell me say we need to do this, and this is a very big challenge for me. And me that as a player, I always aiming at the top. I don't want for they don't. So I be challenging myself say I need to score 10 goals, and I be tell the coach say I need to win the league. So when I go out there, this happen. I really get the chance. In my heart, I look at the fans, everybody, the struggle. I think about everything, and also I don't come out. So I just say I need to do this for everybody, for my family, of course, for my dad. Mostly I really think about my dad. So when I put the ball down, we get an option though, because I be thought I'm fit in um now too possible to touch the ball. So carry the ball or something like that. So when I go ask the referee, he said a direct free kick. And I can't to my teammates them because yeah, I can't to my teammates them we captain assistant captain we want to take away now Jen Pogba instead now for kick. So I tell her say Pogba last like chance, you know. So I
Yeah.
put her down and I just look up, I say I need to do this. And that's it. I just stay calm and do this for everybody. It's not about me, it's about the team, the commitment of my teammates, the coaches. So I do this for everybody.
All right.
That was
Okay.
out. Yeah.
So Esther, now for we all learn do a monitor for you one green. It's in a upline again. I make you top you network the. All right, viewers, we don't put the hashtag congrats Mogbwema. I forgot to put the hashtag. Really. Let me edit quickly before I can get Wahala na yeah. Because if the hashtag not there, they know they work. Oh.
I shall not they come for you.
Hashtag congrats Mogbwema. Let we see who that go win the last draw before we go. So Rashida, moving forward now, any other you get any other plans ahead?
Definitely. For now, I want to focus on the club where they in now, even though I get a lot of pending things ahead of me. Maybe probably when windows open, but I want to focus on the club right now, and because I still got contract with them, and of course, I want to create something different. Okay, I don't want to let it just stop here. I really want to take them to CAF.
Okay. So you want to take to calf. Somebody just sent me message. He say, is Rashida still going to stay in Sierra Leone or is she going to play professional abroad again? She is a very good player. That free kick can only be scored by someone who has played out of the shores of Sierra Leone. That was intelligent kick. Only Messi and Ronaldo can do that. Trust me. Eh?
And Dopeii,
Yeah.
and Dopeii. Messi, Ronaldo, and
Abdulrahman.
Dopeii.
Nah,
Messi,
Dopeii
Ronaldo,
no.
and Dopeii.
Dopeii not a party stock.
Now Rashida, now
Uh,
Rashida.
so, Rashida, I want to answer that before we move on.
Um, First of all, thank you to the person we send a message. Everybody they aim for God, but like I said, presently, even though I get a lot of things pending, but I really want to focus on the team at this particular time. And let me see how the future goes. But everybody wants to play out there.
All right. Okay. So the hashtag na small letter, not a big one. Or I see some people that they write big C. Hashtag small C, all small letter, capital A, small A, capital B, small B, like that. Dope, no enjoy school, but una na
I
una de
know.
pana,
I
Oh,
una
meet
Daddy
mate.
enjoy.
Asabia, Daddy Asabia, Capital A, Daddy Asabia. Daddy Asabia, I'm with Stanley.
All right, let's
Small.
take this news and we'll come back to we guess them. Sierra FC now one of the teams there where they do well in terms of organizing and preparing themselves, putting boys together. Few weeks ago they be do trials, and few days ago they been get for equipment to them players them as they prepare for the Division 2 FA Cup playoff. Wafa FA Cup playoff way for start. But Max Tribune Petroscata be meet with coach Francis Amara. We tell we more about them preparation.
Francis Samara, head coach.
The Sierra Football Club they take part na the WAFA FA Cup Division 2 qualifiers, and I made to understand say Monday when I go be up against the side of the Western Rovers. As a coach, we don't do a long time with them boys there. What's in the preparation so far we don't put in place for play the game against the Western Rovers coming on Monday.
I believe say we always get it,
You don't talk again.
and at the one team we always get it at any time. And I get believe you say the boys do only in high spirit. And I get believe you say to always two don't put. So then guys there, I believe say if they implement on the pitch of play, we'll get the result to the hand. We respect the opponent, but just like I say, if we put always two wrong, we don't put you into them, then they are applying the pitch of play, we'll get the kind of result to the pitch.
The Sierra Football Club they organize a 2-day trial for under 16 boys na the western part of Kitong. And them players there una don't add 9 players from the trials them way una be organized. You think say that 9 players there way una add fit for play the FA Cup Division 2 qualifiers?
Well, as I say, this na academy wey dey fit for build young boys, So with that, with this trial what we dey do, although the trial no end, we get this fixture, we just can emergency. We just decide because of my academy. We know say we get the guys there still. So in the end of the day, we decide for join. Then 9 guys they also for join. Although done the trial late, but the fixture just come unexpected. But just like I say, we are always ready to any fixture. So we prepare. Then I get believe we say the guys all join. So the old guys them for go defend the Sarah. I believe say they can do it.
Injury na one thing wey don dey affect we football system na the country, and as a team una don dey for quite a long time now. Una don call una boys dem for this particular competition wey dey ahead of una, and as a coach you think say the boys dem well fit and prepare for the match with no injuries?
Well, just like how they say, so we don't go off from after the play. After we play with Division 2, we go off. Pass we decide follow get on to guys them back for camp, follow we can't train. Follow go meet up and sky follow. But just like how they say, so we don't get material. I believe say if you even wake them for camp perform in duty, they can perform. And so then short 2 days training they also will see. We don't say the guys then determine. Then at the end of the day, although get one injury, we now one of from midfielders. They just tell me you should say he gets trained. Go in one patient and wait. So I don't decide I don't get in okay so okay rest. Academy I don't say to anyway to say if you get a replacement.
Okay.
So I get believe you say we are ready.
Okay.
So one of the fixture.
What's going to be your prediction for that particular encounter day?
Well, as I say, just like what we don't tell you, so if we put all team, so what we don't put on to them. One thing we know say this game they go with 3 teams. Win, draw, loss. But I get believe you say we are going for the point. We will expect our opponent, but we are going for the point.
Okay. What's going to be your last wrap-up message to the Sierra Football Club at the western part of Cape Town?
I go and just say thanks to the management of Sarah. Especially the CEO, chair lady, etc. I go and say big thanks to them for letting them get this kind of vision for put up, for get them guys they also back, for come on this fixture. It's a very big tax. It's the all man how the country, the all man how Salone football they play. It's a very big tax. For 30 pair boots back. Easy, putting in place. For little we can start. Easy. But I go and say a big thanks to them. Then I say the fans, them not all man who say Sarah they play. So the fans they all don't know it. I believe say by this, if you know they play na parade in the morning fixture, we play 11 o'clock na parade, and we're going for the points. So I want to say thanks to all the listeners them who I believe say get.
All right, that's not Coach Amara. We all know Coachy. People who grow up Eastern, they know Coachy. If you talk about grassroots football, we know Coachy. Coachy, a lot of players then today where they play Premier League in the country or even out of the country. Now one of the coaches then this way them pass through. We not gonna analyze much about Sierra FC. We go keep her for other time because we want for camp to we guest again. Probably then get all that thing for go do and we go stay a bit small and wrap up before we go. But Rashida, somebody they ask here say why decide for play for KOFC Calon because a lot of you friends them where we know, including Sarah, they play for FC Calon and are the captain. Is it the vice or the captain? And you get all that you party themselves, but and say how coach you get you.
Um, thank you to the thank you for that message, Dave. Um, anyways, I'll just use the word say maybe it's high time I try something new, and being on Maximum for over 10 years, it's amazing, and I really appreciate Mr. Mahmoud Kagbo and all the subsequent bodies them, FC Mahmoud, we don't turn FC Kalon, and of course I appreciate Mr. Mohamed Kalon because at one point I passed 214 before ever the travel um for go Tanzania, so I really appreciate that. But me, I always like for to try new things. So for you, who send the message, I'll just say I really want to try something new and see where it'll take me. So I think now that as for MK, I'm not getting any offer from them, but when I come, the CEO for the club, it makes me personally want to discuss something in the future with me. But let's see how things go. But like I said, I still get contract with Mogbwema Queens, and I want to focus for now on the club and going further with them.
Okay. All right. Well, you don't hear that from Rashida. Rashida, Coach near you. We get question for him, and then we go come take we second draw before we can talk about we Arsenal and Chelsea. Make a provoke Dopeii first before they go sleep. Make a provoke out.
We could say
Our,
actually the left and the left.
we go. You dey
The
go.
left and the left. You are can provoke me and the left.
All right. We
Let's not
got.
say. And they do it Salone time.
23 people don't enter for the draw. When we reach 30 something, now we do the draw. Because like 30 in addition.
And they do it Salone time. When Coach then go, I go. Na Salone time and they do it.
Rashida, Coach Deni, are you?
Yeah, sure, they can.
All right. Okay. So, Coachy, we see one of the youngest player then when you introduce now the league. She is 11 years old. One of the youngest. Some people in question but we see records they show say players and they when they don't introduce at 13, 14 in other leagues them. So tell what inspire you for use this young girl and also what's not the impact where the foreign players and play in the league. The guys that we come from Liberia also as I see the Liberians I'm very happy for celebrate this championship win as well.
Well, Magdalene, first of all, the player who we introduced, the youngest, who is Rachel Aliu. Yes, now the youngest player in the league we don't play, and also not so just that kind of player. Now a very very good player, what I tell you. And that picking we give 2 years or 3 years from now, it will be one of the most talk about players. Then I can tell you, he get the mind, he get the zeal, he get the enthusiasm for push more. And we why we decide for introduce am because we want let people know say on this part of the country, yes, we getting kind of picking and they at that age where we don't start to play even before that age. So we decide for make the world know about time. We decide for make the country know about time. And that make if you watch we give something like 5 to 7 minutes playing time.
Okay. All right. So the foreign players and now you use
Yes, the foreign players they make a very great difference. We now one great foreign players we get currently, whether Sange Molten, she made a huge difference to the team. If you watch in games always play, now offensive defender, very offensive, very attacking. He gets that attacking mentality. Yes, although I know very well say Mina defender, but he get that attacking mentality. And now one of the most intelligent players in the team inside the field of play, very much intelligent. They read the game, know how for position himself, and they control the defense very well. So in come
all
one
right.
at the team and make a huge difference for the team.
Okay.
I don't do with
So
the team about a year now.
another thing where I want to ask now the fact that inside the Rutal or the Mogbwema township itself, how una victory or una title win don't motivate other girls them for coming to football.
Well, even before we win the title, where we they get there against them, where we they get the big teams and they come like the FC Cologne. You know FC Cologne are one team where any side and go and get fans and they already. So where we then they hear about the FC Cologne they come, they feel the jump pack, the Kaula Queens of Kenneh, the way they feel the flop, we get players and where they come every day. Hey, coachy, I want begin play ball. Or parents and they come, they bring and pick in there. Like recently, 2 weeks before the league they end, so we get 8 years of age girl picking where a parents and bring her to the chairman. Say they want let them picking play ball, a left ball, and they see how they keep quick ball all around. So the chairman bring her to me, hand her over to me, say, Wala Gum that picking it's a good footballer. Welcome that, and he always did do with me after school because we dey train morning and evening. So in the evening after school hours, they come join me in our field. We do
Okay.
small small things every time.
All right. Okay. We they do we order draw and then we go come to una for wrap up and then una go rest. But 28 people now enter the hashtag congrats Mogbwema, and we need 30 people. But Emmanuel, before Kochi there they go, if you were talk to Kochi for next season, which advice you go give?
Um, for me, Magdalene, I think this is a starting point for Coach Pele. If we realize that when you don't win, that's when the pressure to begin. And now you're an household name, not only as a player, but now as an administrator. So now more attention don't be pointed towards you. Besides the achievement, but also your personality. And this get for be the point it's we get for get more critic than ever before. Because every single step where you take now, there are a lot of eyes on you. So I think it's high time now, I think Kochi, for enjoy your victory. But when you watch on your shoulder, you for realize say there's a lot more that needs to be done. And take this victory as a point to bring more lawyers, not only to the Mogbwema Queens, but to bring transition phase into the rural community, just as you don't see. I know that community was only known for mining,
Yes,
but
exactly.
if people are now don't begin counting picking there and entrust them into your hands, it means that people have confidence in you. Because that means they are entrusting their children's destiny into your hands. So it shows that you have a responsibility now, not only for coach them, but for also counsel them. So tomorrow we will able begin get the like of Musupele, a lot, the like of Samkar. Because this one don't begin see so we want for them with sister and begin get the urgent drive, not only for playing at Salone, but for begin get the drive for going to the international. But it starts with you, the ones that have played the game before. Are we able to cancel with sisters there that this can change their life and the life of their families? And we found out the players will not be coaches now, become a very good counselors. Trust me, it will bring out a good difference in the life of female football in our country.
All right, thank you, Emmanuel. We don't get 31 people for the draw. We will go for the draw, and I will come to Dopeii, and then Kochi and Rashida go round up, and then I will come provoke Dopeii small because in team.
I don't tell you, stay Kochi, Rashida, and Dopeii the round up. I do it own time.
All right, 32 people. Let's go. Who's gonna win? Well, let's wait and see.
Bokuma be the first for spell Mogbwema. I would not make it take time. Yeah. Wait till.
What?
Wait till.
Magdalene, this Gboyah to one query. Yeah.
Yes.
No.
When I pull the door, man.
Yes. No.
Now Mogbwema Queen win cup. Women cricket team win cup. Now woman it's a
Now
women's
women
week.
league,
No.
Women's week.
This now women's week. They win cup. They win medal. Then they win the draw. No.
And then next week.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the week of women, eh? A week of women. You guys.
Might take a little bit next week.
You guys won election in New South Wales last week. We never complained.
Okay.
I know they
won everything.
Anybody they buy as long as
congratulations, Adam Ajalo, Esther, play, not win because you provoke Rashida. I mean, you know, win. And if you win, who they give him money in a salon? Because only send outside there. First of all, be send out to Rashida on your behalf. All right, Dimigo will be next week. Emmanuel send out 5 people because now Easter Sunday next week.
Yeah.
And 5 people, the may not count yourself inside it. If you win 5, but no go make sense because they say 5 people.
It includes step as one. They say four. The four
Four.
others. They say in 1 plus 4 make 5.
All right, thank you, Adama, for winning. Ubu one person for winner Mogbwema, so they will celebrate. But since nobody no win there, now woman they win, we glad it's still. But not the people that they watch
Yeah.
this time Mogbwema, so now so we do with every Sunday. We as soon as they watch we know say that's a day na Salone. We know the small tour they go now. You go buy data for not all man go win, but you must meet up one day. Adama, I don't play today, win.
I don't want to. He don't do play. I don't see him. He carry go.
Now the mean I can push. All right, Dopeii, waiting to be your message to Kochi before I come to Kochi for say in wrap up message.
First of all, Kochi, if you look for player next season, don't hesitate for call me. I come back. I get long there. I get that. Don't look for. I get that. I just go shave the bear no more. He go put me as left back. But on a serious note, congratulations, amazing job. You know, as the thing is, yeah, in sports, being a female is hard. That's one thing I've noticed. You know, in sports, being a female is hard, and being a dominating female is even harder. For you to dominate in your craft, that shows that you've put in a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. You've studied, you know what you're doing, you know, for being a technical director and a head coach, obviously, you know, and you create a system that works for you to take these girls, put them in an isolated area, and make sure their brain is just focused on what they need to do. That is a amazing strategy. You know, you're taking them from all parts of Sierra Leone or all parts of Africa, you're putting them in this bubble. And if you buy like over there covered, remember that 10 over there covered.
Exactly.
I this so, but we are not
10 kilometers.
Oh, we are covered with discipline.
10 kilometers.
Maybe I don't hear you word. Me, I know say not get up. Now hospital is also.
Coach puts everybody in a cover. He say, "Not discipline." You know that is a tremendous, and you know we can't wait to see what you guys are gonna do against the rest of Africa. You know, going in this CAF tournament, I know there's gonna be tremendous teams, especially South Africa women. They have a very good team, and they always they sing. They always sing. They sing for we. They pay me.
I will go to Asala Benikeko. Oh,
yeah. Benikeko.
Yeah. Now you don't conquer Salone. Now we'll conquer Africa, and then from there we conquer the world. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coachy, they vote for him. They go senior national team.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now they pick team now.
Yeah. Now we for the pick team now.
Coachy, so before you go, somebody they ask to say if we not get any counseling like therapy, because for they get girls away from their family, and we know at times for we women in difficult in sport, we can get with period, we can get all that in them, and it can that kind of mental and highly technical for the players. And so now get mental session or like therapy session, what we can run.
Well, yes, we can do them. We management members now we get with chairman we now pastor also and a counselor and also the somebody where can do mentorship programs all over the country. So it can get time where it can come, we do them for the guys. And me also can always they do them with them, apart from inside the field, outside, do mentorship programs for them, try to tell them, shape them along the way, say this football is not all about inside the field and also life after football day. So we can always do that, and we deputy chairman also can come in and do sessions with them, try for teach them 2 3 things outside football. So we can always do that. Yes.
Okay. All right. So another thing I go left for ask now the fact say since the holiday day now any football clinic for younger players, there many plan for get Mogbwema Academy for girls.
Well, plans say we dey try for get academy, but we don't know it whether we go name am Mogbwema Academy for girls. But plans say we dey try for do academy for young girls as young as 5, 6, 7, 8 years to 12 years of age. That would be the least for the highest age, the maximum age for the academy. Yes, plan Z.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're the coach, but you can get information from the management. Any plans for bringing new players them now that they go to CAF level, or not comfortable with the current squad? All right. I think Coachy don't freeze the force. Mr. Freeze, Coachy freeze, Emmanuel freeze.
Nah, Dopeii no more
Yeah,
no freeze.
Now my camera and the morning me. I don't know what I do the camera today. Say no one see me.
This country weather. This country weather.
All right, Coachy don't freeze. Yeah. I never look Dopeii. So Emmanuel, as we round up now, any other sport thing they will not talk about because we now win yesterday 4-1. Lost.
No, we lost 2-0.
2-0.
Don't provoke me. I talk.
We didn't play today, but anytime I lost, but lucky mix we. So
I know Newcastle, not easy.
the Kobe don't pull cup now the answer.
Yeah, but cup this now top 3.
Hey Manuel.
No, yeah, like yesterday I've been a follow up on the NPL, and we see the NPL don't go into round of 9. Yesterday I've been a watch and Wulugo Wolves. Then we play against Spirit, and Spirit we see the Sierra Leonean boy and Favor. Favor they play defense for Sierra Leone. After being we been left Paramata, maybe decide for join Spirit, and we don't suffer something like 5 or 6 months of injury. So fortunately, we returned yesterday into the pitch of play. We been getting first 30 minutes of play, and I see him come back was impressive.
That was a
Spirit,
dramatic match, eh? Was it
yes,
5-4?
yeah. So the game ended 5-4.
Yeah,
5-4. So Spirit for in the first grade, Spirit won 5-4. In the 90th minute of play, it was 4-2 against Spirit. Additional time of 3 minutes, Spirit scored 3 goals. So in the 91st minute, Spirit scored 3-2. The 92nd minute, Spirit scored 4-4. In the 93rd minute of play, Spirit took the game to 5-4. And good performance was put up by Richie, the Ghanaian guy that he played for Ghana. Yeah, he came into the game of second half at it was 65 minutes. His inclusion into the game changed the entire attacking system of Spirit, and he can score 2 goals to make they get, and he scored the winning goal again in the 93rd minute. So and we see the under 20 for Spirit and Wulugo was also a classic match, wherein two of we Cape Verdeans, and the like of Nick and Michael again may get a representation in that match. But interestingly, they may get a 1-1 draw. Nick from Cape Verde scored the first goal for Spirit under 20 in the 85th minute. Spirit began for equalize from a corner. And interestingly, the outstanding performance from the under 20 of Spirit is undescribable because in the 35th minute they conceded a red card. But even at that, they took most of the possession of the game and make the game very difficult for Wollongong. And I was so impressed, and that shows the level of football. Trust me, it only improve. And Magdalene, one thing I was so impressed about these teams, they really get quality football structure. They get a campus, they get canteens, they get boardrooms, good pitch, artificial surfaces. So I was like asking myself, if this NPL level gets some of their structures there, what's wrong with us back home? These are some of the things like we really need for begin for focus on and encourage we brothers and back home that for let football able grow infrastructure na the key.
Yeah, I think we need for cow promise one day. Is promise a Sierra Leonean? Sounds like a Nigerian.
Nigerian. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But we go search for brothers the way they play around NPL one. They need for the can show themselves of the podcast and all and talk waiting them. All right, Emmanuel, that's good. We see a lot of things also they happen in the other end. I know Leon Star be don't win the game, but it's not a good
Yeah.
time for talk about it because almost everybody don't talk about and done. But I think say maybe Dopeii we got Dopeii making face when something.
No, I don't talk. The only thing, why are the things that they beef Leon Star? Beef Leon Star. And also the money where they give them, made a spinner, made a win. Because in a man affair, I want
Yes.
everybody win. You understand?
Yes.
It's called sports,
Yeah.
you know. Hopefully they're going to restructure the budget this year. So at least
Yeah.
with people that need for the stuff for travel, learn 20, 30-hour journey on public transport. Come on, man. You're representing the country. You know,
Yeah.
if you go on the podium, you wear green, white, and blue. You know, they cry because of the love of the country. So the country needs to show the people they love where they go represent there. That's all I'm asking for.
Dopeii, if you go Salone for the African Athletics Championship, where you want to go, where you go to the country straight to become a boss, will never go with.
Yes.
Athletics notorious for that. They don't travel from Sierra Leone to bad.
Yes.
Burkina Faso.
Burkina
Sierra Leone to
Faso on
Burkina
road.
Faso. When these athletes arrive, all their feet swell.
Swollen, yeah.
Up.
Yeah.
And then
Even
the one
Tani, you know
perform.
Tani was part of it.
Tani Bola.
Yeah.
Dudu, your man.
Dudu.
Yeah. They want
Was
to
part of
go
it.
win medal. How? There's no. How? Come on, man.
We go pull and buy you. They sit down at that boss.
Me? And a bicycle at the guy. We can have like strong by the time.
All right. If much not they give a talk, we're gonna go United playing later on. We're gonna watch my team. Then team don't play. I'm your left. But the media say just in Leicester City sack Rogers. But where will no one sack una coach?
Jimmy Sammy, you got a good analyst. So you are telling me. Why would not sack Chelsea? I don't like you. Okay, let's tell you now. Chelsea want sack that guy. Everybody wants sack. The guy will get the club. Now no one sack. You give the guy 5-year contract and go get 12 million. You see,
it'll be too quick, eh?
It'll be too quick.
I think secondly.
Now mid-table coach, not to for you know. A mid-table coach,
Then,
not to
secondly, Magdalene, if you take a look at the English Premier League, I think Potter is the only outstanding left British man as a coach.
Exactly.
Steven Gerrard will be they don't get back. Frank Lampard said they don't get back.
Lampard not to coach.
So I think that the only British man we don't left within the system. If they drive him back again, so what the need of one in the league?
No, when they about those they make her go down.
So I think they defend the way for encourage some of the British coaches because they really know they do well. They only do well in the championship, but when it comes towards the Premier, they are not doing well. Even when they win in the try at the championship, but they're not doing extremely well in the Premier.
Also, then player they will be the watch the turn over the cup. Tell they're not good per coach. Henry.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Michael Carrick no more they do well. Michael Carrick in team Middlesbrough meet them down, and now they are title contenders, and they do well. They might come to the Premier League again
because most talented footballers are not good coaches. Look at the coaches now. The only person they tell me say they get talented Zidane, Guardiola. Those are the two coaches that play, win Champions League as coach, win Champions League as player. Thomas Tuchel now is a boy.
They don't go buy Monique now.
And he won 4-2.
Yeah, they don't go up straight. They kick out Dortmund out of the
yeah.
Even this guy, Potter, guy. I don't even supposed to pull ourselves. Nobody play ball. Mourinho nobody play ball. Ancelotti, all them play there. They weren't good, but they just know the game and love the game. That's the thing about football.
I think Potter was once the female coach for Ghana. He went down and coached Ghana female team.
Yeah,
before stepping up. Yeah, he coached the Ghana female team. He said don't travel small pan football. You see, but
in Chelsea now, it went straight. He want put Chelsea in a particular position. Then go remember for. So we coach back in Salone as they sign and sack coach Jaco Zappa. Now one of the most luckiest coach in Sierra Leone. He has a Saka they get job, or as he comes inside they get job. You don't go Edwards now and Coach Silla. They say now that they run Edwards. They replace Coach Kaloga Ba. And I don't know. I see that move there, Emmanuel.
To be sincere, for me, it's a classic move. And when you take to waiting me on the surround Coach Kaloga, Magdalene, and it was a decisive move because the name of Coach Kaloga be not begin get some fingers. A need for clear out a name. Especially there where we get some staggers that will be surround here and some female players there. We are in the under investigations. And by the degree of respect of Edwards, and say it's and faith associated towards that club, fairly short things to play around that club. And we all know Coach Zappa a very good, for me, is also a very good tactician. It was unfortunate that may get enough time na Eastern Lions, are sure that this time around they were able to prove in critic the wrong with Edwards.
All right. Okay, then we dey go now. We wish Coach Zappa all the best. We know say don't get spelled with Diamond Stars, Cambo Eagles. He also gets a spell with FCFC, Eastern Lions, and now he did with the schoolboys. The schoolboys they're
Yeah.
knocking your reports, but just make sure say they maintain at the league. That's all they want.
Exactly.
All right. We dey go now. Any wrap up message, or let's just say bye bye now.
No, me, I already debated us car live. You need for car live.
Which debate?
Did we need for car
Meet
live?
us?
Yeah, we need forget to expect because you don't begin do analysis. You don't tell me say you don't start Roger.
For interview, for bring people live from Sierra Leone, the problem is the internet. If you get internet, fine. You can lend the max to have internet to embroider I can live, but then we have to pay back.
No
Because
problem.
internet also they use for show game.
I'm a baller.
I know we agree. Make we agree on the time now. Is it 10 p.m. or we go 9, 11 a.m. Or we do 10 as usual? We go be 12 na Salone now.
Either way, we'll go for past 12. If we start now, we'll go 10, 12. We'll start 10, we'll go 12. Because maybe what's the time?
9:30 or so.
Yeah, maybe we'll
sometimes Emmanuel can go walk. So
yeah, so
well, in the left to Emmanuel, whichever time follows me, I'm happy. Whichever time.
All right. Well, we'll think
we'll
about
catch
that
up.
Easter Sunday.
Yeah, before Easter
You
Sunday.
guys, Easter Sunday. Thanks for following and thanks for being part of the show. Thanks to Coach Adama Pele and to Rashida too, where they win the trophy, and to cricket team. Hopefully, we will get people from cricket next week now the show, or the bicycle guys as they prepare for the Tour de Lonsal. But anyway, we will come on next week.
The guys from Freetown go Lonsal?
Yeah.
They get Tour
They get Tour de Lonsal.
Every
Yeah.
April.
Sorry.
We as you pass, sir, when I did London mining be with Africa minerals.
Okay.
Alongside the pass for go Makeni, can't go Makeni, come in Freetown without going through.
Okay, all right.
You're not too far, not too like a long ride.
The geographic map.
Yeah.
We still learn. When I Freetown, go Konneh,
put you alongside them or call them people and then can catch you. That man society.
They go Mawa.
And another day they got 99.
Definitely.
Another day you said both people you forget that.
So, you know what they tell me say, you go, we know now this, that, two self the tell you side we not sabi.
We not sabi.
No problem. Who they learn?
Go last week now man they win, this week now man they now.
I can't have gone on my bush. You know, so they far.
Yeah.
Quick. Yeah, I did that meals. Today I not go not say they say I get cold.
You not kind of the game. You not kind of the game.
Now I cannot go to the game. I don't know go say a mistake. We win.
Hey, you are queen. A bit sweet. We I think I'm 5-3 or 5-4 or something.
Let me not put on the group. Dopeii.
I'm being a goal. I play.
Hey man.
I'm man.
James play inside.
Yeah, James not come. They make a go back into retirement, man. But anyway.
No one that I made they talk about this goalkeeper career.
No, you go there and score, not to be fault. Me, I know any time they score goal, it's not be fault. Today will not play fine. And me, if you not play fine, in the car, and I can kill myself. I go to host, I go be the ice my life.
Okay, now you make who loss. Like now you make so now you replace Vandy.
I mean, no, to me, I get me on Timo. I get me on national team now.
Now you replace Vandy.
But
So not now they go.
When I go, when I can go like keeper, no, nothing but Dopeii.
Now flight on man the boats now. Oh man don't book ticket and they book me on next week.
So how the equipment again for go?
And they put one on my bag.
On my bag, yeah.
I mean, I said, you know, say Jetstar.
How much o'clock they go?
7 o'clock. No, the flight's left 7 Friday, Thursday.
Now they left 7. I think most of people left with the 7:30 flight. The Bandstand boys, a lot of them they left with the 7:30.
Yeah, Jetstar 7:30.
I go still see now airport. You can go one thing.
Definitely.
7 kilo.
Yeah, buy you pay $2 buy kilo na airport.
Jetstar now you upload.
Just saying that. Why would I not go to Rex?
Rex not be get tickets. You get Rex show for tickets.
I don't know.
Yeah, they forget tickets.
All man don't buy.
Rex very good in terms of traveling now. And they give exceptional weights.
Rex good. Jetstar, you see Jetstar. Now that pura where nobody no want to have boots, but we not get chance. Jetstar, they put the kilo before you say Padima wear before you enter the plane. If you don't wait
7 kilo.
You ain't going to that plane.
I don't buy tickets. I buy ticket this coming weekend.
So I didn't know say I saw my goalkeeper. Well, I mean a jack of all.
Maggie, check on Rex and see because if you get weights, I'll prefer you go to Rex.
Virgin get sale right now.
I need to go to Virgin. I mean not to reach Australia.
I'm probably say they get sale. Why I know say why I want to travel with me life? Why I know say me life? I want to secure.
That's the pride.
Virgin and Qantas.
It's the pride. Qantas.
Logo no more.
Yeah.
Jetstar. If I say
now we all go. Now we all go. Tade
Konneh. Hey yo.
Emmanuel, go for miss you, man. Emmanuel, you need for come on board.
I know, Maggie. I would do on board from Sydney.
Yeah, I would. The equipment I count we would do the show. We do the show. They put on my room. I try to get hotel. Probably I don't want to know the boys in this trip. I want to by myself.
I go bring me laptop then because I don't be the plan for bring me. I even though I able access to
now if you're there with me, you don't need for couch your laptop. We use the same camera.
Okay, well it depends who side you go stay. Maybe I will drive camera today.
Yeah, but stick out your laptop. Maybe we'll not go see sir.
The laptop add extra 2.1 kilo. 7 kilo. Just even if you get popo bag, you hold bag, they weigh all two together.
No, wait, how much close?
I will wear two.
We buy kilo. No worry. We'll meet up now.
Because even now you traveling backpack, all inclusive inside the same.
Yeah, now part of 1 kilo. Yeah. Everybody get problem. Except you say you go peace. Excuse me, sir. Come.
Well, I never they don't pull up and then but I say go reduce. You know the go. Now it's a lie. This is the go. When I go inside toilet, who dress for the one in there? And I say, I think you're gonna be very hot inside the flight. They'll say the flight has AC. I wear past 4 to 6. Vanny wear past 5 to 6. If you see a jacket, they will not bomb plexi.
That's why you for team,
hey, it's not like that in the left
man. It's a sports team, so we all need for go. They need for give you kilos and all.
They're not the green. That's so good. Remember that's how we're gonna add Leone, not green. You don't know dress for the one in there.
No, I'm not stressed. The flight be nice. Why don't I say I confirm? So if the team board there other flights there where you pay tickets, it count kilo on top. And the only thing that it count, like say for example, you go even if the ticket na $90, you still get you 23 kilo automatic. But you need pay for it. Kilo, you need pay for seats, the tickets, everything are together. But Jetstar, just buy like Marketu man, they buy everything half. You buy your tickets, you buy your chair, you buy your kilo, and they sell food back on top.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That fly anyway. We'll talk about it next week and see the only final.
All right, guys, have a good week.
Just start Singapore, all they sell. I'm going to say just sign Singapore, Luma, they sell market. I say, eh? Maybe don't know, say, I saw a goalkeeper. When I once a striker, once a right back, once a center back, once a right mid, left mid, now goalkeeper. But I have a career also.
Multi-talented.
Hey, John O'Shea.
Yes.
That's so now more
John O'Shea was very good at that. I remember when Manchester began red card once and Engleman. Even John Terry said we don't do that for Chelsea.
Don't say he meant for Champions League where they'll give check red card.
Red card.
I think that either 04 or 07 Champions League. Engleman.
Ferdinand have meant for Manchester.
Where that guy in the Bundesliga, where he go man for a team. I remember one African guy, they give the keeper red card. The guy better pass the keeper. I remember, hey, one guy go, he said free kick, he said penalty.
Penalty.
But you
yes.
With a sack.
It be the rain I make Magdalene.
This game today.
Jabi play.
Jabi miss penalty. Let's talk first. Now get a live.
He used to.
Jabi miss penalty.
He used to.
Live.
That's also fast man and go play. No.
Zimbabwe
don't keep fast.
We're not jelly. But obviously, there's still a lot. We got the best coach in the league, Steve-O. So we go Steve-O and Tony. So they just need a little bit of time. We go gel. But I really lie. I really count to Amato. I get secret information.
Now we got Bojo now. Now we got Bojo.
No, but then the thing is, they don't need Bojo, man. Adelaide team is already good. They don't need Bojo, man.
Yeah.
Adelaide is very good. And Brisbane too, they're coming. So then two teams, then they low watch. Did that cost now Perth? Perth to keep anybody, but they get some play. Man, they play ball and
where Canberra, who that get?
You get me?
Yeah, so I talked to Moe. So Dopeii, you can help Maurice go help forget some of the guys. Maybe probably one person next week from the independent guys there. We talked today about the preparation from every state. We will try to forget person from Sydney.
If you want Adelaide, I get a useless Bobo. I will call her.
Medino.
No, Medino. Lion.
Oh, Lion. Okay. Yeah.
So if you Medino Day, Lion Day, the Kochi Day. I get what that Emmanuel, remember that young protege? Alex.
Alex, yes.
Yeah. So okay. I had able. Brisbane, I'll pass it talk to Moe now. Ingo organize.
Yeah, we will get them. We will get cricket and we'll get one person from the independent committee for next Sunday. I will try to be very best. All right, then. Thanks, Emmanuel. Thanks, Dopeii. I wish you good luck in your goalkeeper career. Now we're starting it again. And then
No. This season, Ice Independent done. Back to the training. I mean last argument is back to pre-season.
Bye guys. Thanks for coming.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
All right, all the best, guys. Yeah.